Together in the UK is an initiative helping newcomers who come to the UK to live a full inclusive life here. We do this by sharing stories from other migrants and hoping to reach out to the newcomers and to connect through these stories. We also aim to share resources and widen our networks and kind of reach people all over. I'm here today with Karaya. Karaya, would you like to tell us about yourself?
Yeah. So, hi, my name is Karaya and I'm from Michigan and I'm here in the UK studying to get my master's degree in human rights.
Well, that's really cool. So why did you pick, America is a massive country, why did you pick London of all places?
Yeah, so my degree program, human rights, I'm doing it at Goldsmiths. Yeah. And they have a really interesting human rights program. It doesn't focus on human rights law, but on the sociology of human rights. And it's the only one like it, so that's why I came here to study and get my degree.
That's really cool. That actually sounds really interesting. Like we could have a whole segment, a whole topic about it. But let's talk about what we came here to talk about. So you've been here how long now?
Since September.
Since September. Okay, so a good few months.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling?
Good? I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going well.
That's good to know. So coming here, this is something we always ask people just to get a general understanding. What did you find strange when you first came to the UK?
Yeah, so one of the things that was kind of strange for me coming from where I live in Michigan is just how big London is. It's a super huge city and there's like everyone's hustling, bustling, and it's not as leisurely as where I'm from back at home. So that was like a big difference for me coming from where I live in Michigan.
Yeah, I mean I'm sure that's a big thing for kind of a lot of people, not just people from the States, but like from a lot of countries. I mean, I myself, London was completely different to where I was brought up, which was, in Uganda, so that was completely different. What else did you find kind of different or strange?
Another thing that's different is the traffic and like driving here. Yeah. Driving on the left side of the road is really different, even though I don't drive. It's it's different crossing the street and like remembering that the traffic is like coming from a different way.
Right.
It still kind of surprises me sometimes. So crossing the street is a lot different here than at home.
I mean, I think you'll be fine if you do it on a crossing and if you stick to the lights.
Always wait for the guy.
Always wait for the green man.
Yeah.
I mean, what else kind of like besides, I mean, in terms of how you feel, has been different or strange to you?
So another thing that's kind of different is the terms that people use here. And like we speak English back in the States, we speak English here, so it's the same language, but just phrases and things are a lot different. So when I first got here, I live in a student dorm building, so we have a front desk lady, and she always greets you when you come in, and she would always ask me, are you alright? And I always thought it was weird because back at home, like you only ask someone if they're alright if it looks like something's wrong. So like if they're sad or like look worried, like that's when you ask.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I always thought like, am I coming in the building every day like looking sad or upset or like there's something wrong and I'm like perfectly fine. So I was really worried like why does she keep asking me this? But then as like time went on and I like got to school and like met other people and hung out, like I realized everyone says that. So it's just like a way of like greeting another person.
I mean basically if I say you're right, it's are you okay? I mean, how are you? And it's basically saying hi. Yeah. So, some advice would be to just say, yeah, I'm okay. Are you alright? And not to get so overwhelmed next time.
Yeah. So that was one thing that kind of threw me off in the beginning when I first got here.
Okay, that's good. So what advice would you give to someone, like a newcomer to the UK? It could be general advice. It could be, to another student maybe, or it could be, to another person from Michigan.
So I think one thing that's really important about moving to the UK or to London or anywhere else that you're new is to kind of get involved in stuff that you enjoy.
Yeah.
So I have been able to volunteer like in a couple different areas, and that's been really good for me to kind of meet other people who like enjoy the same things. They've always been nice and welcoming, and so that's also like how I met you and through different things. So I think it's really important to like when you move somewhere new to get out and just volunteer, like get into an activity that you enjoy, and then that will like bring you cool people that you can like start to connect with.
How did you find these places to volunteer, or how did you kind of find these niches or these spots to things that you were interested in?
Yeah, so being a student, it's kind of easy to like find like clubs or things to volunteer in because your university probably has like resources and stuff like that. But actually, the volunteer opportunity that I met you through. I found through a like connection that I had back at, so that's cool. Even like, so if you know you're moving somewhere, like you should reach out to your friends and see if they like have any connections to the place that you're going to.
Yeah, definitely.
That can kind of provide you other opportunities too.
Definitely. I mean, I've even just gone online on Facebook and just sometimes just said I'm looking for this, and you'll be surprised who kind of reaches out and says, oh, this, you might be interested in that. Yeah. So that's really cool, and it's something I feel a lot of people don't take for granted. Social media, or even just Google. Just, you know, just type in London volunteering. You know, like, and you know, you definitely get like a lot of ideas and a lot of things come up. Okay, I mean, thanks for sharing with us. You know, I just want to ask you, how are you finding it being here? Do you feel welcome? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah. After the first couple of months, I really have like found like, you know, places that I enjoy and people that are cool. So it's going really well now. I'm really liking it.
That's really good to hear. I mean, thanks for being here and thanks for sharing with us. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe. I'm going to leave a link to our website, TogetherintheUK.net, in the description box. Please take a look. There'll be loads of other stories like this one, not videos, but stories. If you like this video and if you have a story to share, please get in touch. Write a comment below. If you are camera shy but you'd like to share a story, please, you can also write a story and we can share it on our blog. So please get in touch.